Hey, I am Indran. We are starting this journey to find out what is life and all about it, as I discussed with you in the introduction. This will be a journey together. Both of us will travel together. This is not going to be a lecture, but a discussion and understanding of our life. So, what is life? What we understand? We exist. There is no doubt about it. We exist in this world. That is why we are here, both you and me. And we have a body, we have a mind, we have a life. Our body is ever changing. The mind is ever changing. It grows and acts as per the situation. But what travels together throughout our life, whatever be your age, from the day you are born till today, what is there? What is coming along with you? That is not changing. That is your consciousness. So consciousness is permanent. At least from the day you are born till the day you will die, it is there. You call it life, Atma, higher Atma, or whatever it is. So one is always aware is that there is consciousness. Actually, it is not that you have consciousness, but you are consciousness. Consciousness in the sense of the deep sense of your life, or you call it Atma or whatever it is. And here we are referring to I am in the sense of I am this, I am that, or I am an engineer, I am a doctor, I am whatever. Not like that, but just I am. I am in its purity. I am as a basis of everything. I am in the sense of absolute. That is the consciousness. So we will explore this in detail. So we will be going through in a series of random topics which forms or which affects our life. So what does the great people, the seers, say? Truth does not require any authority. So when we say seers, we are not telling in the sense of an authority of a book or a guru who says it is so. No, not like that. But in the sense of people who understood life, and we look at them and we also try to understand for ourselves what this is all about. So one thing we are sure is life is nothing but existence. We exist. That's why we are here and we are discussing or living. But normally we try to seek authority instead of looking at reality. That makes life simple. So we follow what others say or what an authority says. Authority is required in the sense of our day-to-day life, in the organizations, in the governments, but not psychologically. So with that perspective, let us see what others say. And again, we will be not going into the semantics, like don't take the words for itself, but the deeper meaning of it. So one is called the Parabrahman, which is the self-sufficient cause of all causes, the essence of everything in cosmos, Purana. That is one word which describes this superconsciousness or consciousness in its absolute form. Then there is Buddhism, which says Sunya, emptiness. Emptiness is not different from form, and form is not different from emptiness. Buddha says he is nothing but pure consciousness, Niti, not this. And the Zen understanding is that mind is unreliable. It changes throughout life, where no mind is always the same. Tao, 30 spokes of the wheel join the hub, but what makes it roll is the emptiness between the wheel and the hub. That's what Tao says. So, in principle, realize Tao, which is emptiness. And what Ramana Maharishi says, he says, who am I? Go into it. I am not the sense organs, not the vital airs, not the mind which thinks and negates all of the above awareness. Negating all of the above awareness, which alone remains that I am, that alone remains. So when you negate all the sense organs, vital airs, not and then the mind, so what remains is the awareness, which is I am. And again here, I am is not in the sense of the body or the mind, but the deep absolute consciousness. So Jai Krishnamurti, what he says, it cannot be invited. The state of the mind, which is no longer capable of striving, is the true religious mind. And in the state of mind, you may come upon this thing called truth, or reality, or bliss, or God, or beauty, or love. This thing cannot be invited. Please understand that very simple fact. It cannot be invited. It cannot be sought after. Because the mind is too silly, too small. Your emotions are too shoddy. Your way of life too confused for the enormity. All that demands something to be invited into your little house, your little corner of living, which has been trampled and spat upon. You cannot invite it. To invite it, you must know it, and you cannot know it. It does not matter who says it. The moment he says, I know, he does not know. The moment you say you have found it, you have not found it. If you say you have experienced it, you have never experienced it. This is what he says in Freedom from the Known. Mr. J. Krishnamurti, he is one of the greatest philosophers and the great knower of truth in recent times. Then there are always Tamil Siddhas who have understood the end-up meaning of life. Though they were experts in many other fields like chemistry, medicine, all along they have known the inner meaning of life. They call it Vettavali. Vettavali means the great expanse. It is also called Uyarveli or Peruveli or Kaduveli. So the ultimate reality is conceived by them as Vettaveli, the expanse, the open expanse. It is in ordinary language, it means plain and clear light or space. Vettaveli stands for the expanse. An ideal I don't want to use the word ideal here, a transcendental region. It stands for an infinite transcendental awareness. It is not our awareness, but awareness of being itself. So when a being is aware of itself, the expanse, the wide expanse is there. So with this, we will conclude this part and we will explore further about life in our next part. Thank you.